Welcome to Past, Present, Future, the Full Circle podcast, where we ask questions that nobody else wants to ask, but that you want the answers to. Please subscribe, share, and drop a comment so we know you were there. Let's get into it. So, Past, Present, Future, episode 23. NSJ Mali.
Come on.
So those that have followed the platform for a long time will know that we've spoke to Mali before, and will know personally from my perspective, I'm a huge admirer of Mali's work and think that he will be right up there in the not so distant future. So I'm excited to have the conversation. As you know, bro, it's going to be kind of an open conversation, but to go through that past, present, future journey. So let's start it off at the very beginning. Give me the vision of your younger years growing up in South London.
Boy, South London, younger years, lit, I can't lie. It was lit. Yeah, bruv, it was in Kennerton. Kennerton was just, when I think of Kennerton, I just think of good times still, I can't lie. Like, especially like just being young, everyone just outside, like no cares, like just litness. Like it was fun still, I can't lie. Kind of so recent, like let's say moving from Kennerton when I kind of got older now, some stuff kind of started to get more real, but still it was still good. But yeah, I'll just say I feel like when I moved to Brixton Hill, Streatham sides, I feel like that's when everything started getting a bit more like real, and I started realising a lot more things in it. But
what sorts of things were you realising?
Just life, bro. Like life is actually hard. I had my own. I was getting my own responsibilities, and I was losing things, and I was getting into problems, and I realised how important money is. I didn't realise how money last couple of years I've started to realise how like money just rules everything. Like money actually rules everything. So yeah, just realising how important money is. Because when I was younger, money wasn't nothing to me, but now like it's like money, everything has money. Like it's mad. But yeah, fam, yeah.
And you said things started to get real. Like, what did you mean by that?
I just like just like friends, like getting into altercations with my own friends, with people, just stuff like that. And it just didn't happen when I was younger, innit? So like kind of everything kind of came quick, innit? People getting stabbed and that. Obviously, seeing my friends obviously start selling drugs, like obviously all of that in it. It just everything moved fast, innit? Still is moving fast. Like I'm seeing my friends do more things now, like obviously better things though. But like it's just everything just moved fast though, literally.
It's interesting as well, because if we like backtrack to the beginning of your first answer, and you said like it's lit, like when you think of your childhood and stuff like that. But obviously, I know through knowing you personally, obviously you had your struggles like with your dad and stuff like that. So I wondered, like on the other side of the fence, obviously your initial memories are it was lit, but like what were kind of the struggles in your early years? And I know specifically that situation with your dad as well was painful.
Yeah, well, the bad parts, a lot of bad parts. So that's why when I do think about it, I try to think about it, the great things. But obviously we can't always. That's why when it comes to my music, I always that's why it's easier for me to talk about it in my music rather than that's why I like the first thing I said was lit, because it's not really easy to talk about, innit? But if this was bars, boy, I'll have 3 songs for you, bro, about the pain. But yeah, fam. I think mainly for me was the school. It was just the school thing. Like we said, the issues that I had growing up without my father and that. But I think it was mainly just the school. I think it was school for me. I felt that was the main one for me. Still school. Like I always say, school. Me not going to school changed a lot. A lot of things happened too fast for me. From not being in school, I learned a lot of things too quickly that I shouldn't have learned. Like,
what sorts of things?
Just like weed, like stuff like weed. Like I knew about weed when I was young, like 5 or something. Just from like being around, watching TV, too much TV. I knew like even like, it's weird, but you know like porn and that, like just knowing them sort of things I should have not knew. Like obviously I wasn't watching it and that, but just media and everything, I was around it too much because I wasn't I just knew about these things at a young age. Obviously, it was kind of a good thing at the same time because I didn't learn about it too late. So I wasn't like someone else didn't put it into my head. So I kind of had my own thing on it in it. So it was better that way. But like, yeah, I just feel like, yeah, it's a gift and I feel like I've learned a lot of things that I shouldn't have learned and saw a lot of things that I should not have seen at a young age in it from being out of school and just out in the streets in it. But yeah, fam.
The main thing you referenced there is obviously the school. So not being in school, kind of like above the non-relationship with your father. But how closely intertwined do you think those situations were in terms of like the problems with your dad affecting school and them two things becoming together?
Boy, I just didn't care about school, innit? Because I thought, obviously, I just didn't care because, like, that was just an issue. 'Cause obviously, I'll be going to jail visits on Saturday and that Friday, and then going to school on a Monday, and I'm tired of that. It's just not making sense, and it was just doing that on the weekends or missing a day or like doing stuff like that was just it all linked up, like it all came together. It wasn't it was just a long experience still, I can't lie. Yeah, bruv. It's long, fam.
Definitely. One thing I was thinking about earlier when I was thinking specifically about the school situation is obviously like, so today within your music, you're huge on your lyricism and that is probably, from my perspective, the biggest part of your artistry is the lyricism, which obviously, I guess, closely intertwines with either a huge gift or being well educated or doing well in school. So I wondered, like, the situation with school, how much harder that made it for you to go into rap and to writing lyrics.
Sorry, bro. Answer the question, please, again. I'm so sorry.
No, that's cool. I was basically wondering, so obviously you got kicked out of school,
Yeah.
which is where you learn to read, write, do all these things.
Yeah.
So how much
honest,
harder was it for you to become...
Did I learn to read all right in school? I think, nah, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like, when I came out of school, yeah, because remember, I got kicked out of school in year 1. So when I came out, they don't really teach you a lot. So all of that, I feel like like I always tell you, I don't write. I barely ever write because I didn't write in school, so I don't even write. I don't even know what my handwriting looks like 90% of the time. But I feel like reading, I done a lot of because when I got kicked out, I was going to library myself, innit? Because I wanted to like tutor myself or try and do something at least. Because like they used to have like these bite-sized websites. They used to have Education City or something like that. They used to have bare of these websites that I used to sign up for, innit? So I feel like I done a lot of the teaching myself. Obviously, I had tutors as well, but they never lasted, innit? But yeah, I feel like I taught myself a lot still. Any like punchline or any like reference that I have in my bars, it's all self-taught. Like I don't feel that school helped me. Like I don't feel like it was a big effect still. I can't lie. I don't really feel like it was a big effect on me still.
And when you made the decision that music was your route, what was the reaction of your mum specifically?
I feel like she was happy because this was like the first thing that was legit that I've ever gone to her, that she can see that I'm actually happy, like I'm proper happy with it. Like when I first started, I think she was even recording my Insta freestyles. You know, the ones I used to do in my room. Like she was actually even recording them. I remember because I used to use my thingy boxes to stack it up and lean it, but it always used to drop in it. She used to keep hearing it drop, so she used to get annoyed. So she used to record for me. So yeah, she's always been supportive because it's legal. I'm actually good at it. And obviously when she started seeing the labels and the views and like she goes through my comments, like she reads my comments, she sees how people actually love the music. Like there's actually people out there that write paragraphs and it's obviously about her son, innit? So it's a great thing to see. So, and especially having two brothers that have obviously been in and out of jail, and then obviously she kind of expected it for me, but for me to be doing this, she's so happy in it. So yeah, defo supportive, 100 million% still. Everyone in my family, to be honest, supportive. But yeah, fam.
And you mentioned your brother then, brothers in and out of jail. How hard was it for you to kind of, I guess, break the cycle and to not go down that route and to take your own path?
I feel like it was easy, very easy. I feel like if I was the firstborn, I would not be on none of this because there would be no one to show me like, raw, like, this what happens when you go to jail. This what happens when you get nicked. Obviously, I've been arrested, but I've never been in such a mad situation where I've been remanded or something. Like, it's just been light stuff in it. So definitely to have my brothers to kind of like do it first, to kind of so I can see what happens to them, and then a bit nah. So I know what things I can do and not do, and what kind of consequences will happen because I've seen them 2 generations in it. So I feel like it was much more easier for me. And a lot of people don't really have older brothers and that, or they might do, but their older brothers might be trying to bring them in. But my brothers wouldn't. Like, my brothers will only bring me in on money, but it wouldn't be a thing where we're gonna go and rob someone where there could be a retaliation type thing. It's just like maybe like it wasn't even trapping, like just any, like maybe if I can sell kicks, or there's a way that man can get £50 today, or you know what I mean. Like, they were always on a money thing with me. It wasn't really a come ride or come chill on the block and let's bill it. When they found out I was smoking, I got smacked up. Like, the only reason my brother let me smoke because he couldn't bid it and I could. So he said, yeah, cool, fuck it, you can smoke now, innit? So yeah, fam. But yeah, definitely, I had a good like head start, like to.
You said consequences specifically as the word then, but then you went on to kind of, I guess, speak about positive repercussions of you having them almost to show you what you don't want to be, and you to take inspiration from that. But at the same time, what are the consequences of obviously you being directly related to people that are affiliated in those sorts of gangs?
A lot of problems, but boy, like, they're my family. Like, I like, literally. Like, I've had a lot of issues where people have seen me and like just obviously wanted to have a problem with me because who my family are. But like, boy, I don't blame them because it never really started out to what it is today. Like, it was just a friendship thing that's gotten 10 times worse. So I can't be angry at them for who their friends are, innit? So any like I'm ready in it. Like, nowadays, like I've been through it enough times to kind of, I'm not really oblivious to it. Like, if it happens, it happens. Like, I even said one time in a tune, like, it even happened on the train one time. So like, yeah, I don't really think about that too much anymore still. It's not, and definitely isn't as bad as it used to be, because back in the day, boy, it used to, like, it was intense back in the day. Like, there used to be a lot of altercations. Like,
what sorts of situations?
Like, going, like, obviously I used to go, like, when I was younger, I used to go parties and that, innit? That's like one of the main reasons why I stopped going parties, getting clocked all the time. Like, I wasn't even rapping on nothing these days. Like, I was still getting clocked, like, for being, thinking my brother's little brother and that, like, getting clocked, like, people trying to do their thing and that, like I think literally 90% of the parties I went to end up in a fight. Like, if one of my brethren got it cracking, if I got into a problem, it was long in it, so I just stopped going parties and that still. But yeah, it was back 2018 days, it was intense. But not as much anymore. Maybe like, how many times this month have I been clocked for being the brother? Like 3 times. Yeah, like 3 times. That's it.
And you said 017, 018. How many times could you expect within a month in those years?
Every time I went on the bus to Brixton Station, I was getting clocked for something still, because obviously that's who they had the problems with, innit? So obviously I have to, like, Brixton Station is, you can go anywhere, and I'm not stopping myself from going to one station. I'm going to the station, innit? So like, back in the day, it used to be hot. Everyone used to cut through. You used to see people all the time. So that's what I'm saying. It's not like that no more. But yeah, back in the day, like nearly every other day, even I used to be going to school, I had to take the 159 like directly, because it goes to Kennerton, and my school's in Kennerton. So obviously I had to go through Brixton. I had to go past all the blocks and that. Guys used to be looking up at the bus, like pointing, like saying like, that's my man and that. It used to happen all the time still. I can't, like, even to a point where my school, which was kind of hard, they got me cabbed to school and home every single day for like the rest of year 10 and 11, because I kept saying, oh, I got into this problem. Or they used to see me jump off the bus and I used to be like arguing with someone, so they used to be like, yeah, they used to get me cabbed still, which was pattern. It was so pattern. I used to milk it so much still. Sometimes I used to lie to say, yo, yeah, 10 man chased me today, I need a cab. Because he was taking bus and I could get a free cab every day. But yeah, man.
One thing that I was interested to understand from what you just went through, when you said like you made the conscious decision to stop going to parties because obviously the fights were breaking out near enough every single time you went. Obviously that, for someone that is youthful, wants to have fun, wants to go out to parties and stuff like that's a big sacrifice.
100.
So,
but to be honest, you know, like, fam, even I was even at these parties, yeah, I don't like alcohol. I think alcohol is disgusting. So I don't drink. There was no...
Apart from on your 18th birthday, right?
Yeah, on my birthday, I was crashed. And there was no like, even though I don't even do it as much these days, there was no like balloons. You know, balloons is kind of, there was none of that back in the day. There was only just alcohol, fam. So like, and obviously man used to grab wines. Them man used to grab. I don't even really do that neither. Like, I don't know. I find that to be awkward. Obviously, I've done it like once or twice. Like, there used to be something called Teen Fest, innit? I went there a couple of times and I done it. But like, bro, I'm always in the corner. You can't ask any of my brethren. I'm just a guy. I'm just on my phone. Like, I'm not even saying it to be cool or nothing, but that's just me. I can't, like, the music, I don't even listen to 90% of the music. There might be a person's song that comes on. I don't even like the person. Everyone's getting lit and I'm just there in the corner. So it's yeah, I'm not a party guy. I like staying at home, but yeah, it's definitely like not being able to go, and obviously everyone's going and then I can't go because of certain reasons. Yeah, it is annoying, but yeah, I lived with it still. I lived with it. I was trying to yell in it, literally. Yeah, fam.
Well, I think it's testament to your character though, and I guess what I was getting at there is that where a lot of other people might not be willing to make sacrifices to make something else work, which is the bigger picture and is much more important, you were willing to make that sacrifice, which is what I wanted to kind of get out there and make clear.
Yeah, 100. No, I made a lot of early sacrifices because for a lot of things, because I feel like a lot of people always say to me, like, "Rah, like, why did you, like, because who my brothers are and like we spoke about, like, why did you decide to jump off road so young?" Like, I feel like people always feel like I should be involved or I should be with my brother. I'm like, nah, man. I'm on other stuff in it, but yeah, fam. Yeah, a lot of things I stopped doing at early age because I just seen it getting worse in it. So yeah, fam, stopped. Yeah, bro.
It's good. It's good. From the past then, to tie up the section, what would you say is like the biggest lesson that you learned from your past?
Biggest lesson I learned from my past, boy. It's gonna sound so sneaky, but don't lack. I swear down. Like, it's actually, do not lack in this world, because all it takes is one time. Like 5 seconds, you're done. Your life's over, just like that. So for me, biggest lesson for all the situations I've been in my life, from my past anyway, don't lack. Don't lack. That's it. I'm saying, everyone, do not lack. Like, you don't even have to be a gang member you don't lack as a civilian, don't lack as a postman, because anyone, like, there's even delivery man, there's youths out here trying to rob their bikes and then hitting them in the head and they're getting brain traumas and they're dying. Like you don't have to be anyone, just don't lack in this world, innit? Because this world is crazy, literally.
It's good advice, and I think, like you say, you make a point of saying that's transferable to anything.
100%.
Don't lack is just stay on your game and just keep switched on and push forward at all times. So
100.
I think it's great advice. Quick one. Our sponsor, the 1994 Collective, are experts in PR and radio plugging. If you're an upcoming urban artist seeking airtime and to scale your audience, drop them a message and let them know we sent you. So good section. I really enjoyed that, actually, and I think that the transparency from your side of things and going into things which are not necessarily easy to talk about, so I really appreciate it, and that's what this platform is all about, having these sorts of real conversations. So thank you, bro. To talk about the present, and I was going to kind of wait to bring this situation up, actually, but something you said when you were describing about the party situation where you would be the guy at the back on your phone or whatever, and I think I've experienced it because obviously I know you quite well now. We've met a number of times, and you are very much someone, I think, when you feel comfortable with someone, you express more things, but maybe in that first meeting with someone, you're a bit more closed off. And I saw a clip the other day, I think you posted it with Kenny Allstar, and I think he was kind of saying something along the lines of, oh, you don't say much, this, that and the other. So I wanted to understand from your perspective, like, why it is that you don't necessarily open up to people on the first time you meet them.
Because what if I never see you again, bro? You just know all my information about me, and I just don't know. Like, I just don't know you, bro. Like, that's literally just how I see it, innit? But like, even with the Kenny thing, like, Kenny was just talking facts. I wanted to listen. Sometimes you don't have to say nothing. Sometimes you just gotta listen and take in the energy, and just, yeah, bro. Because he's a big dog in this thing, innit? So I have to listen to what he's saying. So It's got to soak in the moment. I mean, One Extra, I'm this bamboozled. I'm thinking, the fuck, like, I used to watch this shit when I was younger. Like, when I'm here, I'm standing here in front of the microphone on fucking One Extra. I'm gassed. But yeah, like, I feel like, yeah, that, like, with what I don't like opening up, because I feel like, yeah, like I said, like, if we fall out and I was telling you how I, like, all my pain and my worries, you just know all my shit. You might not have no loyalty for me, and then everyone's starting to know my shit. Like, it's just, yeah. So I got to really, like, trust someone proper or know them for a long time to really, even then, it's very rare, but it can happen, innit? But yeah.
Yeah, I agree, to be fair. I guess within what you just said there is that, like, if we don't get along in the future, or we're not friends in the future and stuff like that, what gives you that impression that will happen? Like, what experiences have you been through that gives you that impression that that's going to happen?
Bro, I had friends that I don't even speak to now that I thought were going to be my best friends forever, bro. So that's my thing already. No one, like, really, I've met and fallen out with so many people that I thought these guys were gonna be my guys. Like, these are the guys that are coming to my wedding, or these are the guys that I'm gonna be chatting to in 10 years. I don't chat to none of these guys no more. So it's just like, yeah, bro, people come and go in it, so I don't get comfortable no more in it. Like even SK and that, like, my brethrens, but I don't know if I'm gonna be speaking to them in 10 years time, because the guys that I was chatting to before these, man, I thought these are my good brethrens, innit? So it's just life changes, innit? But yeah, that's how I just don't get comfy, fam. Yeah, fam.
No, I hear it, and again, thank you for going into it. I appreciate it. One thing you mentioned within the Kenny story is, like, I'm on One Extra, I've dreamed of this moment and stuff like that. So to utilise one of your recent lyrics, now I'm in meetings having rap discussions. What's going on at the moment?
Wait, sorry.
That's cool, bro.
So you know I'm a sickness, right? What was I gonna say? To be honest, when I did write that bar, I actually made that song 2 years ago, you know.
Is it?
Yeah, back to back. I made that because, yeah, that was originally meant to be a video. Then obviously, you know, the old manager, complications, so it got put in the back. And then next up came about, I was thinking, scratch, hard, given the opportunity, we got a song together. Why not? So we done that. Even the second song was like a year and a half old. But as for the labels, I'm not gonna go into it, but not too tough, because, you know, there might be a label watching, yeah, and they might wanna, you know. So I don't want to throw them off in it. So, but yeah, good couple discussions. Yeah, just some discussion, a couple handshakes and walking into buildings. But yeah, all is well with the labels. Shout out the labels.
Okay, shout out the labels. We'll leave it as that. One thing that you mentioned there, and you said, like, complications and stuff like that with videos, and obviously the last time we were due to meet was for the Interest video. Interest. So I wanted to go into this a little bit, but for a reason, because I want to understand how you deal with frustration. So obviously, we don't need to spell it out, but obviously that song was due to come out on a certain day. There was complications with the sample clearance, and you couldn't film the video and all these things. And I remember we were speaking at the time, and you were like, "Oh, bro, like, I'm like fuming." But
I was livid.
I mean, yeah, talk me through your emotions on the day.
Oh, so what happened again? What happened? How did I find out? Oh, yeah, so fam, this was the day of the shoot, innit? This was actually the day of the shoot.
About 2 hours before.
So I've woken up, yeah, happy. I was probably singing the song and that. And then I would check my email, and I see from the email copyright claim or something in it. And then it was like how I can't upload the song because I think it was said because of the artwork first. So I changed the artwork, because the artwork, like, they said that for the requirements you can't have like anything else apart from the song name, because there was like a conversation in it, but I think it was too close, so it was like different things. And so I thought, cool, like, calm, let me change that. They said, nah, it's the song, my guy. I said, and then I was like, I went to my management, I was like, fam, she's not letting me post it. So I done it, I kept doing it. I messaged them, they said, yeah, but obviously I tried it on another distributor like a month later and it went up. But at that time, I was pissed because it had so much hype, had like over 1 million views in videos, I think even over 2 mil. It had like so many, like you can literally type in NS and it would say NSJ Mali interest release date. Like it was like people putting losing interest. I don't even want to know. I didn't even have to put in the word. I had to put LO and it will come up. And I wasn't doing it on my account. I was doing it on brand new accounts just to see if it was only my thing. But it was actually there. It was like it was gassed. And then yeah, bruv, it wasn't letting me put it on Spotify, so I put it on YouTube. Still actually has like 125k, which is actually very good on the audio. But yeah, bruv, that was just that was sad. I had an actor that was gonna come. My boy Kieran, shout out Kieran, does all my videos. He was even on his way. You on your way? Yeah, it was a piss take. Still, I had to smoke a fat spliff off.
But well, I guess you kind of just explained it right at the end then with how you dealt with it. But yeah, how did you? And actually, not just in that situation. Look, you've definitely been through other frustrating things within your career. So I guess for an up and coming artist, whoever might be listening to this, how do you deal with that frustration and move on to the next thing?
Bro, you just gotta. To be honest. Well, all right, cool. I haven't dropped nothing since interest, but when I come back, just trust me, it's gonna be mad. But yeah, you just gotta learn how to bounce back. Like, obviously, the shit happens, and all the greats, all the people that they may look up to, even if you look up to me, like you said, everyone's been through shit. No one just to the top, happy ever after. It never happens like that. So it's character development. You gotta have the pain. Like all your favorite movies, they don't just win; they get shot. They start crouching. Then they get up and then they shoot everyone. Like you gotta go through something. Like you can't have a boring story, but don't force it. Like it will happen, innit? But like just learn to not give up. If this is something you really love, it's in anything. It don't have to be music, but in anything in general. If it's something that you really, really love and you really want to do, just don't give up, innit? Like, literally, yeah, bruv.
Yeah, facts. And I think you're a testament of that, not giving up. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit about your sound as well. Yeah. And it's interesting because it kind of intertwines with the interest situation. So obviously that was a track with a sample on, which obviously is hot at the moment. Like everyone's kind of doing it.
I feel like it's kind of dying now.
I agree. But I guess at the time of that song,
100.
it was like the thing. That was the hype. And I feel, if I'm being completely open with you, that's the first time you've kind of tapped into a trend, if that makes sense. And I feel
no. E for active, maybe not active. E for an interest, definitely. Interest more because it was like singing and that. But E4, I saw the lo-fi thing. Funny story, fam. Shout out my boy Scratch. I sent Scratch, yeah. Oh, I wish I can show you. I sent Scratch like 150 messages, yeah. No cap. Maybe that's over exaggeration, but 70 messages or something mad about how this lo-fi thing is crazy and it just gives you, it's a glitch. It's a cheat code, money glitch. This guy was listening to me. So, I said, fuck you. And I went to go and Google my own one. I saw this beat. I made EFA, recorded it. Boom. It was gone. Like, it was gone. So, yeah, but that one, I saw that like, EFA and interest was the first, like, when I saw the trend, correct. And then, yeah, I was like, yeah, I need to. Anyway, the only thing I thought was, I didn't know what EFA was going to do what it did, That was mental. Like, when I saw I feel like the first 24 hours, I had like 30k views. And I was like, yeah, I know the TikTok's gonna do well, but like the actual song, but yeah, that was the first time I tapped into that. But I'm done with that stuff, 100%. Because I don't want them to think that's what man's on. Like that I'm gonna be singing interest every track. That's why my next couple tracks come in. Not gonna call me no TikTok rapper, but trust me. But yeah, it's gonna be serious stuff.
That was the reason, so you said, not going to be calling me no TikTok rapper, and you're absolutely not. And that's kind of the reason why I wanted to bring this up. And I wanted to just ask you, like, bluntly, how much further along or how much bigger do you think you would be if you were like, right, scrap being authentic, scrap being me? I'm just going to...
Boy, if I started to just lie a bit, started to talk a bit more crud, start just jumping on every trend, boy, I'll be number one, bro. You won't even chat to me right now. I'll be on top. I can't lie, because it's so easy. Like it's so easy to like just not like if I was to lie on every track, I'll be writing 100, 200. That's how some of these guys, they say they write 30 songs in the studio. I'm thinking, I wonder why, because it's so easy. Like, you're just lying every 2 seconds. Like, it's easy. So I feel like, yeah, the authenticity, it's therefore the long route, and that, but it's what I'm happy in it. At the end, the day I become unhappy with the music that I'm doing, yeah, that's not good. That's not a good look. So I'll never do it for the P's and be pissed off like doing a show and I'm not even happy with the song I'm performing. That's dead. So yeah, I'm not on none of that still. That's why I'm even not even scared to sign to a label, because I know any label that I sign to, they better know, like, boy, you can't tell me what to do, bro. You better run around me, and this is like, I got the music. You guys just give me the push I need, innit? But I hear people label telling them they need to make songs like this and like that. I'm like, wow, you're not telling me that, bro. Yeah. But please, fans, this is for you. Don't expect no more losing interest. I don't even want to know type tunes, please. Like, it's straight real rap out here. But yeah, fam.
It's facts. And within that answer, you spoke a little bit about happiness. So it seems like almost the perfect time to jump into the future and to ask you a little bit about, I guess, how happy you are now. So, I mean, can you give me a quick rating, 1 to 10?
1 to 10, happiness. You gotta think I'm lying. 3.5.
Okay. Well, no, that's good. That ties perfectly into the concept of the question. So in the future, what are the first things that spring to mind that you need to accomplish to raise that to a 10 out of 10?
Bro, I need a bag. I need £1 billion, bro. And then I'll be so happy. I need £1 billion. That's what I need. And then I can sort out everything from there. So I'm just on the grind, bro. Literally. I'm just never satisfied with where I'm at, innit? I'm just literally on the grind, bro. Like, every single day, bro. I don't know. I feel like even when I get to, because I imagine Elon Musk must have thought when he got to £1 billion that he was going to be happy and content. But when I get to $1 billion, I'm going to feel like I can make 100 billion now if I can make 1 billion. So I'm never going to be happy, to be honest. But I'll be in a better place, maybe. 100% actually, if I got £1 billion. But yeah, I just want to work. I just want to grind. Just do everything. Make my mum proud. Give her the things that I wanted to always give her. I want to get her the house. I was even talking to her about it the other day. Like, just I asked her, how much is the house? I think she said something like 500, 700 bags. No, not 700. I think she said, I don't remember, but it was something 100 bags in it. I was like, nah, I'm grabbing that. Like, I'm gonna get this for you. Like 100, like, gonna get it. So just definitely just grinding, man. Just grinding, literally, fam.
And musically, what's on the horizon?
What coming next? Bangers, bro. Just bangers, bro. Literally, just bangers. Oh, I'm gonna show you after this anyway. But bro, I'm coming with the heat, man. I don't want to spoil it, innit? I'm coming with the heat. Trust me, coming with the heat. The heat. I wanna get some shows done, man. I wanna get some shows done. I need to find where my
fan base,
call like the main listeners, just so I can do something there first. It makes the most sense, innit? But
I did want to ask you a little bit about that, to be fair, because obviously I come to specifically, to be fair, for you, I come to the Tracks on Tap event, which obviously you performed at. But to my knowledge, and I could be wrong, to be fair, but you've not done a whole load of live performances.
No, that was my. That's my first. Yeah, that's my first. You know.
So like, where does, in terms of like prioritization for the immediate future, where does like having a live show, even like a headline show, rank?
EP, when I do my EP,
Are you dropping an EP?
Oh, you said that, bro. You said that. I just said when I do my EP, that's when I'll, like, right now I don't care, because like obviously I'm still working. I don't, like, I know realistically if I do a show right now, like, it won't be what I want it to be, innit? And I don't want to open up for no one. I'm not, like, even someone off me right now, no cap, someone off me O2, open up for me right now, I wouldn't do it, because nobody knows who I am. And no one's going to be, like, I want a vibe. I don't want, like, my music's hard, don't get it twisted, but no one's really going to, I know what I mean, innit? But I want it to be my moment, innit? So I feel like I'm waiting for that project or something that I can tour with, that I can get a year. But yeah, the EP's not coming this year. It's not coming this year. I might announce it this year. I might announce it this year. And then, yeah, next year, I feel like next year might be the go-ahead still. But yeah, but we'll see. It might be coming out after this video. You never like it might be coming out like next week. Like we don't even know. But next week, yeah. Well, why am I spoiling? Now you know what? Next question. Next question. Next question.
Oh
still.
God, that's funny. Future. When I say the word future,
Mm.
what do you think of in your mind?
NSJ Mali, #1. Capital extra. But that's all I think about, bro. I swear down. I just think about me. What color is it? Is it gold or silver? I don't even know. But that #1, I want to hold it in my hand. I went to the studio the other day and one of the producers had it. I held that, man. It just felt right, bro. I need that still. I can't lie. I know exactly where I'm gonna put it in my room as well. So I need it ASAP still. So that's the future. That's what I'm running for. But I feel like that's when I make my album, like that is what I'm going for still. Like literally. But yeah, that's me, bro. I wanna yeah. I want that. It just looks sick. So I want
When?
it. Album. So I haven't even done an EP yet. So album probably I'll probably how old am I? 19. I'll probably drop an album 23. 23. It has to make sense. I will 23. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it happens.
So 4 years time,
Yeah.
me and you will be together.
4
We'll
years
be
time,
watching
we'll
this
be doing-
back,
Yeah.
and we'll have the #1 on the table.
Yeah, right here, bro. Not this building, because you're gonna have your own big thing.
Yeah.
Next to the Shard.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah. Hopefully, man, we're working.
Unbelievable. No, it's incredible, and I think to be fair, that is pretty much everything that I wanted to run through. You know, I was excited for this, and it's more than surpassed my expectations in terms of the conversation. Before I ask you who you want to nominate to come on, how have you found the conversation?
Lit, man. It was sick. Still sick. Yeah, just comfy, like this room and that AC and that comfy. The chairs spinning. The questions rolling. Everything is smooth. It's a good good environment. Good rollout. I like how you do your thing. Still sick. But to recommend someone, I think you should get Blanco on here. You know, I think you should get Blanco on here still. Yeah, I think Blanco here, because he's been through a lot. He's seen a lot. He's one of the guys that came from drill, from when, like, one of the founders, like one of the people that was really there. Like he would have a lot to talk about. I think you'll give him. I feel he's had a lot of interviews, but I don't really feel like they've asked him proper questions that you would get out of him. And I feel like he's the type of guy that would want that as well, because he's very he's a smart guy, innit? So I feel like that'll be a sick interview still. I'll even chat to him as well. But yeah, shout out Blanks, man. But yeah.
You can let him know to
Blanco, come on here, bro. This will be good for you, my guy.
Unreal. Well, to tie it up, honestly, thank you so much, bro. Obviously, you're like a special artist for me, like both in terms of your talent, your potential, but also you as a person and someone that I'll kind of forever respect and be rooting for. So I appreciate your time, and yeah, thank you, bro.
And just want to say one more thing. NSJ Mali EP coming out. Yeah, bro. Good time, bro.